Welcome back. Just got a haircut, I'm feeling fresh. You know, new haircut, new me. I want to say something to you. You are not crazy, bro. You are just surrounded by the wrong people. The people that you surround yourself with on a day-to-day basis that are bringing you down and telling you that you shouldn't be pursuing what you're trying to pursue, they're not the people that you should be spending your time with. Because staying around that type of energy will turn you into that. If you have dreams and aspirations of being a better person than what all of your peers do, you need to analyze, why am I even around these people? Why am I surrounding myself with a mentality that I don't agree with? So, interesting story actually. When I was just at the barbershop getting my hair cut, I was speaking to the chick that was cutting my hair, and it was a very strange interaction. Yeah, on the day-to-day, I don't usually interact with people that have the same mindset as me, because I work 5 days a week, and then on the 2 days that I'm home, and then on the 2 days that I'm not working, I'm at home, either editing, working on some other things, or just like decompressing from a long week, right? But yeah, it was kind of like a breath of fresh air. I was, you know, we were just making small chat. I was asking some random questions like, oh, you want to travel? Like, I don't know, some just random shit, right? Small talk. And it was like every single thing that I was saying was backed up and validated. It was weird. Instead of someone being like, oh, come on now, be realistic about your goals. Like, why do you even want to pursue that? Like, you know that not many people are actually going to make it. Blah, blah, blah. It was, yo, I actually want to do the exact same thing as you. And this is how I've been going about it. This is my method. And we're like actually exchanging ideas instead of just trying to bring each other down to our level, if that makes sense. And that made me think. Like, that was only probably about an hour ago, right? Just, it really made me think about the interactions that I have with my mates, right? Since I've been out, I interact with a different group of people than who I used to spend my time with. A lot of the people from back in those days are just, honestly, I don't even want to spend time investing in them anymore. Like, I've tried to reach out and they've just wasted my time non-stop. It's like, why am I even bothering? So I've left that in the past. I'm gonna let it be. But most of the people that I spend my time with now, they have some similar goals to me, but they're not all the same. One of my close mates, he's a millionaire, but that's the only goal that we share, really. He's got a lot of money, but he wants to work a job for the rest of his life so that he has more money. He doesn't want to live a lavish lifestyle like I want to live. He doesn't want to go, he goes traveling a little bit, but a lot of our goals don't overlap. So we have good in-depth conversations about making money, right? We've had a lot of business ideas that we plan together. But when it comes down to things like content creation or fitness, nutrition, that type of stuff, there's not much overlap. We can't really talk about that type of stuff because I'll say something and he has a completely different view of it. So what I want to remind you of is that your goals, you and everything you want to aspire to be with your life, it's achievable and you need to work on it. Instead of having that thought in the back of your mind like, oh, I should be doing this, why am I doing this with my life? I could be doing this. Instead of that, you need to surround yourself with people that are going to actually bring you up and elevate you towards achieving those goals, instead of surrounding yourself with people that aren't going to help you get those goals. Like, unfortunately, it was the vast majority of my friends in the past. They all said that they wanted the same things as me, and that we all wanted the exact same future. You know, I never want to work a job. I want to have millions of dollars. I want to go traveling all the time, blah, blah, blah. One out of all of them has somewhat made it, but even he fucking lacks motivation to do anything. He goes traveling. I'd say that's the biggest thing that he does with his life. I'd say one out of all of them has actually made it in terms of money, but even considering that, he doesn't really focus on anything else. You know, he's not focused on fitness, he's not focused on health. He's made money and he's not even focused on making more money. There's not much progress, right? And that's life, unfortunately, but also it's a reminder to me that if I want to become this new person, if I want to start making real progress back to how I used to be and then further ahead from what I used to be, then I need to stop surrounding myself with the same old people that old me used to hang out with. And the same applies to you. If you're hanging out with friends that are literally wasting all of their time fucking scrolling, eating junk food, not doing anything with their life, you are going to be the exact same, right? There's a saying, show me your 5 closest friends and I'll tell you who you are. And it's true, it's really true, because if you are surrounding yourself with these people, you're going to become like these people. We are like naturally inclined to become like our social circle. So why would you want to become like a group of losers if you could be better than that? You could be a better person. Whatever your goals are, I want you to work on them. I want you to fully focus on those goals and put some work in to get that done. And I want you to remember that you are not crazy. You are surrounded by the wrong people. So yeah, I guess that's just a short one today. That's just something that I had to get off my mind because I've been stewing over it ever since I got my hair cut. And I was actually speaking to the barber about this. Like, she was talking to me about her type of content and I was talking about my type of content. And we're both just kind of starting off. But she kind of reminded me about something. I was talking about how I just kind of found like some of my old videos boring to watch, right? And I still think that, like, I highly doubt that some of you out there are going to be like, wow, that was really interesting to watch. But who knows, everyone's different. But yeah, she reminded me that, you know, there's always someone out there that's going to be interested in what you have to say, right? Just as you're interested in whoever you're speaking to in a conversation, there's always going to be some form of interest around you. You just have to find the right people to be interested. Honestly, I completely suck at ending videos because I just don't know how to end it properly, like blah, 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 whatever. But I guess, yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. I hope I provoked some thought in your mind and captured your attention in some way. I hope you have a good one. Peace.